Hi, I'm Miss Hannah from the Highland Park Public Library, and welcome to Library in Your Living Room. Today, we're going to make static electricity slime. So static electricity happens when there are too many electrons that are stuck to an object. Everything in the world is made out of these really tiny particles called atoms, and electrons are the outside part of the atom. So sometimes, when you rub two objects together really fast, the electrons from one object will break off and attach themselves to the second object. So now you have an object that doesn't have enough electrons, and then another object that has too many electrons. And when that phenomenon happens, that's when you can get static electricity. And you've seen static electricity before in real life. If you've ever rubbed a balloon against your hair to get it to stick to your head, that's static electricity. Or if you've ever taken your laundry out of the dryer and like all of the socks are stuck together in a giant ball, that's static electricity too. One of the most amazing examples of static electricity is a lightning storm. That's static electricity all over the place. So today we're going to do a little mini static electricity demonstration using slime and styrofoam. So the first thing we're going to do is make the slime. In this bowl I have about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then I've got about a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil here. And so I'm going to slowly pour the vegetable oil into the cornstarch, and then as I'm pouring I'm going to stir. So cornstarch gets really lumpy when you add liquids to it. So what you want to do is add the liquid really slowly and mix at the same time. And that'll help prevent the mixture from becoming too lumpy, which is not what we want. And if you see any big lumps of cornstarch, you can break them up by pressing the back of your spoon against the lumps. Because we want this to be as smooth as possible. Okay, and that's the last of the vegetable oil. And I'm going to stir just a little bit more to break up any lumps of cornstarch that might be lurking. Okay. So now my slime is mixed together. It's a little thin and kind of soupy, but that's okay, that's how we want it. So the next step is to put this mixture in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. And as it sits in the fridge, it's going to cool down, obviously. And as it cools, it's going to get a bit more solid and thick and more like a slime and less like this soupy, goopy mess. So I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and I'll come back in a couple of hours, and then we'll do our static electricity demonstration. See you in a bit. All right, we're back. So the slime has been chilling in the fridge for about 6 hours. And while it was in the fridge, the oil and the cornstarch kind of separated from each other. So I gave it a quick stir to get everything mixed together once again. So now what we're going to do is create a negative electric charge. And we're going to do that by rubbing a piece of wool against a block of styrofoam. So the electrons from the wool are going to move to the styrofoam and give the styrofoam a negative electric charge. Then when we put the styrofoam near the slime is going to be attracted to the styrofoam because it has a negative charge, and we can actually make the slime move around a little bit. All right, so let's get charging. Did you see that? When we held up the negatively charged styrofoam to the slime, there were these little tentacles that sort of shot out from the spoon because they were attracted to that negatively charged styrofoam. That was crazy. So you can definitely try this demonstration at home. And if you want to experiment with it a little bit more, you could try rubbing the styrofoam against different materials, like maybe a carpet or a t-shirt or your hair, and see if that also generates those electrons. You could also try making a different slime recipe. If you have a slime recipe that you like to make at home, see if that slime is also attracted to that negatively charged styrofoam. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to check out our website, hplibrary.org, for more library in your living room programs. And if you like what you see here, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, stay safe and wash your hands.